to my mother. My old man is another child that's grown, oh yeah. Dreams of thunder, LEANNE was desire. This old house that I burned down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing, Lord, that I can hold on to. Believe on this living is just a hard way to go.
You are now listening to the Artsindy Crossroads show. Here's
Suk-Yen Lee, host for CBC's Definitely Not the Opera and former VJ for Much Music.
I just Googled Nick Panu, pretending you're Marlon Brando and you're asleep on you're asleep on your laptop.
Will Sasso stars for Mad TV and another series coming out on CBS.
Your intro there sounded like I was just making my way down to the ring for a MMA fight.
interviews with Ruth Moody, the Wailing Jennies,
You're so welcome. Take care.
Motivational speaker David Roche.
Thanks a lot, Nick. Take care of yourself. I really appreciate it.
Karen LeBlanc, the star of Nurse, the fighter boy.
Hi, Nick. I'm really good, and thank you for asking me.
People in film, theater, music, the arts.
You know, culture and art and expression are fundamental to that essence of life.
It does take some strength, and it does take the skin of a rhino sometimes. You know, it's worth it. It really is. It's worth it.
A good late afternoon to everyone here in the Fraser Valley. You're listening to Civil Radio 101.7 FM. And yeah, this is the week of the NCRC, the National Community and Radio Conference, National Conference, happening at Civil Radio at UFE campus. So what a big event it is throughout the week. A lot of workshops going on and other events, live events happening. So just check out the homepage for Civil Radio. And yeah, I have the featured interview with LEANNE Coleman. And you just heard a cover. I believe it's a cover. I don't think it's original track in the intro, actually before the intro of the show. So it was great getting the chance to speak with LEANNE outside the Ivanhoe, and I'd like to go to Ivanhoe every Sunday if I get a chance. Some great talent there, and I didn't know it was really happening jammed there at the Ivanhoe Sunday nights. Wednesday nights there's Pub 340 I like to check out, and hopefully the Anza Club. So there's a couple of places just getting back into a groove of checking out live bands, and the open mics are mixed. Not the Ivanhoe, but the Pub 340 is, and the Anza a little bit. So maybe some artists besides just musicians I'll get a chance to talk with. But yeah, I'm digging the whole music scene, so that's good if we just get music. So what else is going on? It's June. The Jazz Fest is coming up. And who's checking out the Vancouver Folk Festival, or any folk festival around the GBRD, Fraser Valley, the province? I know the Mission Folk Festival is pretty big deal. I like to eventually check that out. There's the Blues Festival in Maple Ridge, and yeah, the Vancouver Folk Festival. I want to see if I can get tickets this year to go, free tickets to go and do some live coverage. That'd be a lot of fun because I haven't done it for a while. Yeah, I guess we'll get started right now. Interview with LEANNE Coleman. And a reminder, check out the NCRC happening this week at Civil Radio at UFE campus. Wow, What a show, a performance tonight. We're sitting here with...
LEANNE, COLEMAN.
Your feet must be sore. You're a ballerina, right?
I was a ballerina. Yeah, I am a ballerina. But ballerinas, we start very young and we finish young as well. So we start when we're 3 and we go all the way through till we're 18. And after that, you're not, I don't know if we're really ballerinas anymore technically, but I can still dance on my toes.
Sorry, that was kind of awkward. But it was really cool, Leanne. You did that one track cover of Joey, but you did it in reggae. I've never seen that done before.
Me neither, but it was fun. Yeah. I love the song Joey. I've been doing it for a long time with a rock band. It was actually a blues band. And I fought for the song Joey because it was my blues. I didn't understand that it wasn't, formal blues. And we're down here, Vancouver. The sun was out, and I just was feeling a bit of a reggae vibe and thought, why not try it? For the guys on the spot, see if they could do it.
No, that was pretty cool. You've obviously been to this venue before, right?
A few times. Yeah, I love the Ivanhoe.
Yeah. But I never knew how inclusive it's become, this Sunday night jam. Before, I always heard blues here, classic rock covers, not just covers, but that genre of music. But you came here and you took the initiative to kind of put your own spin on that.
Do some reggae.
Yeah.
Music's music, right?
Yeah.
Just like people are people.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. Yeah. Music's music. The universe.
Yeah.
Remember we talked about that earlier? What does universe stand for?
No, I remember you talking about it when we first came out.
Universe, it translates into one song.
Oh, okay.
So music's music. Makes the world go round, right?
Yeah.
So reggae, blues, rock, roll, jazz, it's all good.
Your background obviously is very diverse. I can hear the jazz, I can hear the blues. Did you spend a lot of time in the beginning on those two genres of music?
No, it took a long time for me to get to them, actually. Yeah. Started with classical. And with classical, it started with breathing far before singing. So, a lot of work to get to the blues. But I've always loved it. And I think that I know that I'm still learning it. And I'm still learning music. I'd like to do some rap at one point, too.
Yeah, so you actually want to try rap. We'll talk about that again when we hook up again for another interview. You said you'd have time. That'll be great. A lot of people start off in punk bands and they talk about the foundation that gives them. But you start off on classical, and you said it was a long journey to jazz and blues. Why do you think it was a long journey from classical to blues and jazz?
I think that it's, first of all, I had to learn how to sing first. And my dad had been in the music industry and accomplished quite a proud level of success. He then went in and got a teacher's degree, and my mom got her an RN, right? It was more of a stable lifestyle for kids. But so they knew my dad had an idea, and I was singing from quite young. I guess they could hear I had a bit of talent, or whatever they would call it, or showmanship, and I wanted to sing, so they started me with voice lessons, but I had to wait till I was 13 at the time. It was with Royal Conservatory of Voice, and at the time they didn't start kids singing because of the development of the vocal cords. So singing really is an instrument. I had to learn how to play it first, and then from there, the classical is quite structured, and I think it's good because structures easy way. Oh, nice. Thank you. What's the name of my song? Jobs and Lovers?
Jobs and Lovers, they're $1 a dozen, and we're all getting old, and no one's going to heaven. You can slip me the pink, set me free, but you better keep your hands right off my destiny. Why not just lay me off? I'm gonna be just fine.
Yeah.
Hold my head up high in that unemployment line.
Yeah.
Why not pay me off with no animosity?
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Really nice.
That was
I
good.
want to record that song.
Really nice to see you.
You too. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank
you.
They're such nice people.
Yeah. So at a young age, you did a lot of obviously exercises for your voice.
A lot, and actually wasn't allowed to eat ice cream. I was going to have to stop cheerleading. I wasn't going to actually be allowed to go into cheerleading, which I really wanted to do when I got to high school. Semi-ammo secondary, White Rock cheerleaders. And because the yelling, like that the girls do, like for their cheers, I was pretty disappointed with that. So I had to promise that I wouldn't scream or, hoot and holler. I would clap and things instead. And it was very strict. And that's where the transition from classical to blues was really challenging, because I found listening to the blues, it sounds so much more relaxed. And there's a difference in their phrasing. So the phrasing comes in kind of whenever they feel like it, really, but they make it work. Where with classical, it's on the note at that moment, breath beforehand, holding it properly, pronunciation of our words, so many things to learn how to sing. And then I had to almost learn how to not sing, in a sense, right? To kind of feel free with the soul, because blues is very much a feeling. Like, it comes, for me, like it's people were going through challenging things, and blues was a type of music that was to soothe the soul, right? And classical is to learn how to sing music, or learn the music, learn the chords of it, the structure of it, how to write it, what each note means. And be able to hear a note, not just hear a note and sing it back, but be told what a note is. So you would say, Leanne, sing me an E. And there's no piano or anyone to tell me what an E is, but I sing an E. It's hard to sing. I
was just curious, when you're doing your vocal lesson exercise at a young age, I guess your friends kind of make fun of you, all the weird sounds you were making? And
I never did it in front of them. And I guess that once there was this one. Actually, Russell Jackson taught it to me, though, because I didn't really learn any exercises other than our scales that I would always do with my teacher, right? So I didn't practice much at home, to be honest. I was listening to rap. But
rap again.
Russell Jackson taught me this little exercise to warm my voice up before on stage, and I don't know if I can do it right now, but I'm going to try. Like this.
Loosen up the lips.
I guess,
Well, there is more to it than that, but
and I think, then you would do a scale like that, and I guess like the vibration gets the vocal cords, right, working, and
Because when you were belting out, like, you have an amazing voice, so when you were just giving it, like, that comes from your training, right? Like, you have a lot of confidence in your voice at this point, right?
That's actually an interesting question. I never thought about whether I have confidence in my voice or not. I should. I hope I do. But the performance part, I think, comes from the ballet. Right? So stage performance and how to hold myself and present myself and the timing. And that was one thing one thing for music that I got from my ballet was that when we first start, the little 3-year-olds, they're so cute. It comes in stages, right? So you'll see ballerinas and they'll be at a bar, right, and doing an exercise. And then you'll see ballerinas on point shoes, right? So how do they get there, right? And they're dancing to the music. So first of all, they teach us the structure of the music. And before we even get to go to the bar, from the time the primary children come in, they teach them clapping, right? Timing of music. 1, 2, 3, 4s, 2, 2, 3, 4s. And that definitely helped. And then in any examinations that we did in order to go to the next year, we were judged on our adjudication of our interpretation to music, whether we were on time, right, and going up with the music, did our dance moves fit the music. So the performance, I think, definitely I'd have to say comes from the ballet training.
It's just kind of cool how, like, I'm just realizing how we're kind of pigeonholed in our own mindset, and so there's actually a different perspective, approach, different journey that someone takes to get somewhere, and
and we might all end up in the same spot or cross paths along the way, but it's or even walk side by side for a while, but it still is a complete different journey.
Oh.
Yeah. How we got there. That's why differences are good. I believe differences build strengths.
Yeah.
And I like constructive criticism too. I think that's another thing that I got from all the years of lessons and festivals. They were so scary. Festivals were at the end of the year they would send kind of each school, so either school of music or dance school, could enter into festivals and go into get judged. It's basically a competition. And they were nervous, like nerve-wracking. It's the first time I heard my voice start shaking. Yeah. So I don't like being judged. I find it still really hard to sing in front of a small group of people. I find it easier to sing in front of a lot of people than fewer people. Yeah.
The vibe I get, this is where you can try new stuff, right? This venue?
Yeah.
The iVenue.
Yeah. With these musicians, because they're just great. Like, I don't play an instrument, right? I had to take piano until I was old enough to sing, but I didn't really do anything other than play with the metronome. But so I'll be at home and my creativity, or I'll think of something or hear something, and I can play the guitar enough to kind of fuddle through it, and then bringing it down here to a full stage and making it work from beginning to end. And these guys are amazing, right? I mean, they have no idea what I'm going to hit them with, and yeah, I think it's great. And what an amazing feeling when your creativity someone else enjoys too, right? As they have to be into it, right? So it wouldn't happen if they weren't here at all, because they were into doing it, trying it. So that's cool.
Crowd is really into the music. It's not like they're just talking to their friends or having their meal and kind of preoccupied with something else. So that must really be a great platform for you as a musician to totally have the audience's undivided attention here at the Ivanhoe.
Yeah, the Ivanhoe, they're lovely to me. They're so kind to me, and they are so supportive. The people that are here, that it makes it a lot easier to try something out here, and it actually gives me courage to try in other places, honestly. And I don't know where that comes from, if it's like from their love of music and just being kind people. I think that it comes from a bunch of places, really, those factors, and then the musicians that are here, right? And when the intention is the music, it's just amazing what happens. Yeah, it's amazing. And I get a little bit shy. I don't notice until the end that how much they enjoyed it, which is nice. And the applaud's overwhelming. Sometimes I almost feel awkward, right? But I'm happy that they like it, for sure. Yeah, it makes me feel better for up there singing. I wouldn't want to put them through it if they didn't like it.
Leanne, do you have a link? You said you have a YouTube link, right?
Yeah, it's under Lick Entertainment, LIC Entertainment, or Leanne Ivy, one or the other. And I just put up a couple new little videos. Nothing much, just my camera on the side of the stage, and kind of once a week. I've sang here. If I sing karaoke somewhere, karaoke is lovely because I can rap at karaoke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But can check those out. And there's some stuff that I've done with the band, the blues bands, Big Dave McLean and Johnny Tornado. I got the opportunity of opening for Jefferson Starship.
Awesome.
We were on the same festival in Edmonton. I love playing in Edmonton. I sing backup vocals for a number of the blues guys through Canada. Big Dave McLean's one of them, and Jerry Doucette, Jim Burns, and
he is awesome.
Isn't he? Jim's amazing. Like he blows me away. He's so phenomenal. He's so talented. He's such a beautiful human being. So kind, and he's been very supportive of me too through the years, which is nice. But what was I saying?
You were giving your link.
That's right, the Jefferson Starship gig. So that's fun. And then some more jam stuff, live, off the fly kind of thing, and see me put the guys through the ringer and play some R&B stuff too. I'm really digging R&B 60s things right now is my thing. Like Solomon Burke and Otis Redding. These songs of mine and Cry to Me, those ones. Yeah. And then Barbara Lynn, You'll Lose a Good Thing, that era is like really my thing.
You actually didn't play it, but you talked about it. I'm sure you performed this song. Isn't it Buddy Guy original? Or when Buddy Guy was being honored Beth, what's her name?
Heart.
Yeah, Beth Hart performed that song. I'll Go Blind.
I'd rather go blind.
Is that a Buddy Guy original? Or?
I don't know, but I'm so happy you said Buddy Guy because I love Buddy Guy. And
no Hendrix without Buddy Guy.
well, for me, there's nothing without Buddy Guy. Like, I mean, if I could marry him tomorrow, like if you want to see Groupie, bring Buddy Guy around. I don't know. I want to marry him. I do. I think his music is so phenomenal. I don't believe he wrote Rather Go Blind, but I don't want to be quoted on that. I think it goes back a bit further. I know he's probably played it for, I mean, I'm sure he played it for Etta when she sang it, right? So Etta James was singing it. I don't know who wrote it, but we should look it up.
Yeah.
I love singing it. Yeah. I heard, I hadn't heard Etta James' version. I actually heard not Susan Tedeschi, sorry, Kathy McDonald.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful, amazing blues singer. And she did her career. She's passed away a couple years ago, so rest in peace. She was amazing. She ended in Seattle, but her career included backup singing for the Rolling Stones, and finished with the backup singer for Long John Baldry.
Oh, okay.
And she had done a version of I'd Rather Go Blind that was just off the hook. And one of the guitar players I'd played with in White Rock quite often had suggested that song to me. I listened to it and listened to it and listened to it, and would try it here and there with that guitar player at a quiet jam, and I had to stop a number of times because it was hard. I couldn't get it, and then worked on it a little more, and now I love it. It just I love singing it. Yeah, off the hook.
Yeah, it's an awesome song. So you link again, Leanne? If it's
Lick Entertainment.
Oh, okay. It's spelled obviously the way it sounds.
LIC Entertainment. Yeah, LIC. No K, just a LIC.
Listeners, Google that. They'll come to your...
They'll probably get most of my stuff, I think, if you just Google LIC Entertainment.
Oh, okay.
I'll pop up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, Leanne, if you're into that, it'd be awesome if we can talk again in the future.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like you.
Yeah, it was awesome talking to you. There's a lot of things we can talk about. You have a lot of knowledge of the whole scene here in Vancouver, and you're a true, genuine artist, and it's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. That's quite a compliment coming from you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Listeners, we were just speaking to.
We were, yeah. Speaking to Leanne Coleman, Lick Entertainment.
To my mother, my old man is another child that's grown, oh yeah, dreams of thunder, lightning was desire. This old house that I burned down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing, Lord, that I can hold on to. Believe on this living is just a hard way to go. When I was a young girl, I had me a cowboy. He wasn't much to look at, just a free rambling man. That was a long time. No matter how I tried, the years they just go by like a broken down dream. Make me an angel. Just time. In the kitchen, I can hear all the buzzing. Lord, I ain't a damn thing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person work in the evening, home in the morning without a damn thing to say? Living is just a hard way to go, yeah. As a living is just a hard way to go in. Believe on this living is just a hard way to go.